There you
Stop.
go, and here's your
Before you
receipt.
buy another
Thank you
plant
very
from the
much. Have a
nursery,
nice
you need
day.
to see this, that beautiful flowering shrub sitting in aisle 3. It could send you straight to the emergency room with heart problems. Welcome to D Plant Studio. Now look, I need to be real with you. As we get older, our bodies change. Our skin gets thinner, many of us are on medications, and our bodies just don't process toxins the way they used to. And here's the problem. Nurseries sell what's beautiful, not what's safe for mature gardeners like us. They're not trying to hurt anyone, but they will absolutely sell you plants that could land you in the hospital. So here's what we're doing today. For each of these 7 plants, I'm going to explain the specific risks for seniors, what symptoms to watch for, and then I'm giving you a gorgeous, safe alternative that looks just as good. If this information helps you stay safe in your garden, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We're building the safest gardening community for the 60-plus generation, and I'd love to have you here. Alright, let's get into it. Plant 1, Foxglove. First up, Foxglove. You know those stunning tall spikes covered in purple, pink, or white bell-shaped flowers. Every nursery sells these for cottage gardens, and they are absolutely gorgeous. But here's what they don't tell you. Foxglove contains something called cardiac glycosides. This is the same compound they use to make heart medication. And here's the scary part, you don't even have to eat it. Just touching the leaves and then touching your face can cause problems. The symptoms? Irregular heartbeat, nausea, confusion, and vision changes. Some people see yellow halos around light. And if you're on heart medication or blood pressure meds, and let's be honest, many of us are, this plant can interact dangerously with what you're already taking. So who's most at risk? Anyone on cardiac medications, anyone with pre-existing heart conditions, and honestly, anyone who's going to be pruning or deadheading these flowers. The risk is real even from just handling the plant. So what do you plant instead? Snapdragons. They give you those same tall, colorful flower spikes. They come in every color you can imagine. They're completely non-toxic, and they're actually easier to care for if you've got arthritis in your hands. Same cottage garden charm, zero heart risk. Plant 2, Oleander. Number 2 is Oleander. This is that beautiful evergreen shrub with the pink, white, or red flowers. It's extremely popular in warmer climates for hedges and landscaping. Garden centers push these hard because they're drought tolerant, and they bloom all summer. Here's the truth. Every single part of this plant is deadly toxic. The leaves, the flowers, the stems, the sap, all of it. This plant can cause severe heart problems and even death. And here's something critical, don't burn the trimmings. I've heard of people ending up in the hospital just from burning oleander branches in their fire pit. If you're someone who prunes your own shrubs, this is especially dangerous. The sap can irritate your skin, and seniors with thinner skin are even more susceptible. Plus, if you have grandkids who visit, this is absolutely not a plant you want in your yard. Your safe alternative, hibiscus. You get those same large showy flowers. They come in gorgeous colors. They're perfect for hedges and landscape, and they're completely safe for everyone. You, your grandkids, even your pets. Even your pets. Plant 3, Angel's Trumpet. Plant number 3 is Angel's Trumpet, also called birdmangia. These are those dramatic plants with the huge hanging trumpet-shaped flowers. Garden centers love selling these as showstoppers for patios and garden beds. But listen to this. Angel's Trumpet contains scopolamine and atropine. These compounds can cause hallucinations, confusion, and delirium. Now here's why this is especially dangerous for seniors. Those confusion symptoms might be mistaken for dementia or side effects from your medications. You might not even realize it's the plant causing the problem. The toxins can be absorbed right through your skin when you're pruning. And get this, even the fragrance can cause headaches and dizziness if you're working around it in an enclosed space like a greenhouse or covered patio. If you're on medications for anxiety, sleep, or pain, this plant can interact badly, and the disorientation it causes, that increases your risk of falls, which is something we really need to avoid. So what do you plant instead? Mandevilla, beautiful trumpet-shaped flowers. Comes in gorgeous pinks, reds, and whites. It's a climbing vine, so you get that same dramatic look, and it's completely safe to handle and prune. Plant 4, Lily of the Valley. Number 4, Lily of the Valley. Oh, these are charming. Those little white bell flowers that smell absolutely amazing. Nurseries often sell these as a sweet-smelling ground cover for shady spots. But here's the problem. Lily of the valley contains cardiac glycosides. Just like foxglove, every part is toxic. The flowers, the leaves, even the water if you put them in a vase. This plant can cause heart arrhythmia, vomiting, and blurred vision. And those little red berries that appear in late summer, they look almost tempting, but they're deadly. This is especially concerning if you have memory issues, or if grandchildren visit your garden. If you're taking heart medications, especially digoxin or similar drugs, lily of the valley can cause dangerous interactions. Your body can't tell the difference between your prescription and the plant toxin. Your safe alternative is sweet alyssum. You get that same low-growing habit with masses of tiny white flowers. It smells wonderful. It's perfect as a ground cover. It's completely non-toxic, and honestly, it's easier to maintain. Plus, the bees absolutely love it. Plant 5, Yew Shrubs. Plant number 5, Yew Shrubs. These evergreen shrubs and hedges are everywhere. You see them as foundation plantings around houses, privacy hedges, shaped into topiaries. They're probably one of the most common landscape plants in America, and they're extremely toxic. Yews can cause sudden death. Those pretty red berries, deadly. The needles, the bark, they all contain something called taxine alkaloids. And this stuff is fast-acting. Symptoms can appear within just a few hours. It affects your heart and your breathing. And here's what concerns me. When you're trimming or shaping these hedges, tiny particles get in the air. You're breathing in that dust. This is dangerous for anyone who maintains these shrubs themselves. It's dangerous if grandchildren visit and might be attracted to those red berries. And it's dangerous for pets in the yard. So what's the alternative? For hedges and topiaries, go with boxwood. It gives you that same look, that same evergreen structure. Now, boxwood is mildly toxic if someone eats a huge amount, but it's nowhere near as dangerous as yew. Or, if you want something completely non-toxic, use dwarf Japanese holly. Looks almost identical to boxwood, shapes beautifully, and it's totally safe. Plant 6, Monkshood. Number 6 is Monkshood, also called aconitum. These have beautiful blue or purple hooded flowers. Nurseries sell them for cottage gardens and shady borders. They're really striking plants, but here's what you need to know. Monkshood is one of the most poisonous plants you can have in your garden. Historically, it was called the queen of poisons. That should tell you something right there. The toxin can be absorbed right through your skin. Even wearing gloves isn't always enough protection. It causes numbness, tingling, and heart problems. And yes, it can be fatal. If you have thin skin, which many of us do as we age, you're at even higher risk. And here's a dangerous thing. The flowers look similar to delphiniums, which are much safer. People confuse them all the time. Your safe alternative? Salvia, specifically meadow sage. You get those same tall blue and purple flower spikes. It's completely safe to handle. It's drought tolerant, low maintenance, and it attracts butterflies and hummingbirds. Everything you want, none of the risk. Plant 7, Daphne. And number 7, Daphne. Now this one surprises people because Daphne is everywhere. These are those incredibly fragrant shrubs, with pink or white flowers. Every nursery pushes these hard because of that amazing scent. And I'll bet some of you already have this in your garden. But the berries and the sap are toxic. If you get the sap on your skin while pruning, it causes severe burning, blistering, and irritation. If someone accidentally ingests the berries, it causes intense burning in the mouth and throat and difficulty swallowing. Here's the part that really concerns me for seniors. If you're on blood thinners, and many people over 60 are, those berries can cause internal bleeding. That's a serious medical emergency. Your safe alternative: gardenia. You get equally fragrant white flower. They smell absolutely incredible. Beautiful glossy evergreen leaves. And they're non-toxic. You can prune them, handle them, no problem. Alright, before we wrap up, I want to give you 3 quick safety rules specifically for senior gardeners. Rule number 1, always wear gloves. Even plants that aren't toxic can irritate aging skin. Our skin is thinner and more sensitive than it used to be. Protect yourself. Rule number 2, keep a plant list. Write down everything in your garden and post it in your garden shed, with your emergency contact. If something happens, paramedics need to know what plants you've been exposed to. And rule number 3. Garden with a buddy when you can, especially if you're on multiple medications. It's safer, it's more fun, and honestly, we all need the company. One more thing. If you're on medications, talk to your doctor or pharmacist about plant interactions. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Next week I'm doing a video on the best low-maintenance plants for seniors with arthritis. Plants that are easy on your hands and your back. And finally, share this video with your gardening friends, especially anyone over 60. This information could literally save someone's life. In Plant Studio, where we believe gardening should be therapeutic, not dangerous. Keep gardening, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.